And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott!
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the baseline, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mass. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honey to milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Oh my God, I can't believe I've been waiting for this since basically Thursday. It's probably about Friday or Thursday. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh my God, I'm gonna kick my butt. Thank goodness. Oh boy, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. I am Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. It's craziness. Listen, this is the 100th episode celebration. I can't believe it's been 100 episodes. As I've been making the episodes, I'm like, oh, it's 68. And I have to like go on my phone and look back. I'm like, oh, what episode? Okay, 72, 73. I cannot believe, even when I was getting up into the 50s, I couldn't believe it. All right, make sure my voice is good. Excuse me. There's been so many things that I've learned on this show, all by trial and error, mind you. I was trying to decide, do I want to use OBS? Do I want to make life easy so I can bring up the chat on the screen, which would have been so good, and use StreamYard? But the way that I have to show you guys some clips I made, it's a little easier. Plus, I was like, you know what? It started on OBS. So I think after this one, I might just end up buying StreamYard instead of having that little duck up there in the corner. And but listen, I don't know. I've been practicing this in my head what to say all day. I turn the camera on, I go blank. I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here and dealing with my crap and and hanging out through all the struggle streams and goofs and follies and mess ups and bloopers. I seriously thank you guys so much. I spent the last 3 nights just going over 99 videos and trying to really do some justice. The reason why I was like a minute late today is I had a little problem with the interview one. So I made 3 clips for tonight. We're going to look at the best of the struggle streams. We're going to look at the best of my silly, probably terrible impersonations. And I hope I can do it while we're on the show. The best of the interviews. You guys coming on here and just dealing with my baloney. So I appreciate it. With the Blaze not renewing Alex, I honestly, it was sickening. And I didn't even think of any ramifications for this show whatsoever. Because, as I say it a million times, and as you guys know, I go Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. Monday's a free-for-all for me. I can say and do whatever the hell I want. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we tailgate for Alex Stein. It's the pre-show. And it's why I really like, I told you guys I've always wanted to do this. And, you know, Alex gave me that motivation to just say, kick myself in the butt and do it. And, and then, I'll show a clip in a little while because Alex did a little, jogging stream the other day. And he said, he's been kicking around the idea maybe after his shows are done. He's got like 28 shows left, 29 shows on the Blaze. Breaks my heart. He's like, maybe I'll go once a week for like 3 hours. And that was on Friday. So I was like, man, I all weekend as I'm trying to edit these videos, it was like bittersweet, but it was also super sad because I'm like, I don't know what the future will hold when Alex is officially off the Blaze. I don't know if he's going to stick with his schedule. I don't know if he's going to change it around, do something totally different. But I just want to make sure you guys know, and Alex knows, and Paige, everybody out there knows, I love Alex Stein. I wasn't, I guess technically I'm grabbing on his coattails or his cape, as I like to say. And he told me to. I said, yeah, I don't want you thinking I'm like, riding your coattails. He's like, why? What are you, stupid? Do it. I'm like, I love this dude. But no matter what, I am still going to be promoting Alex, covering Alex. Hopefully, we'll have Alex on this show from time to time when he has a chance. The dude is the busiest working man in the biz. You know that. But, 100 is kind of, just like a birthday. We have birthdays when we're younger and it's like, whatever. But then after like 22, once your 22nd birthday comes, something changes in a human being. And it's like, it's the very, very, very beginning of noticing your mortality and seeing what's coming next. And then as you hit like 23, 24, 25, I mean, just think of that song. Nobody likes you when you're 23. There's a reason why they made that song because, you just start to it's harder to see the future. Once you hit around like 30, 29, 28, 30, you don't like your birthday anymore, really. You're happy that everybody's there. It's like, thank God I'm still alive. I feel old. And then forget once you hit 40s and 50s and 60s. But, there's another thing, too. Speaking of birthdays, today, on the 100th episode of this show, is also my mother's birthday. It's just so... I just promise you I didn't plan it out that way. I did notice as I'm counting, when I got to like 96, I'm like, wait a second. This is lining up perfectly. So I just wanted to say to my mother, who I love with all my heart and soul, every atom and fiber of my being, happy birthday. I love you. Thank you for everything you've done. And, from when I was a baby until now, you're always there for me. You don't judge. I love you to pieces, believe me, and I hope your birthday is amazing. But let me just say this, real quick, go back to this. When hitting, a birthday like that as you're getting older, or like this, hitting episode 100 for me, it's, you can see now that, you're getting older. Hopefully I'm getting better at this thing. I think I am, because as I watched from episode 1 all the way to 99, actually I did it 3 times. Man, those first few shows were rough. Well, actually the first few were okay, and then it felt like I fell off a little bit, and then I picked it back up. Your boy's here. It's funny because episode 99, the first 6 minutes are Fuzzy Wuzzy struggle stream, and I'm like, you know what? I was panicking when the show was live, but watching it for the second and third time, it was actually pretty funny. I was like, you know what? It came full circle. So as long as this stream isn't messed up, I'll be just fine. I get, there's some stories we got to go to. We'll go to regular stories. I don't want to just do reminiscing the whole time. But I just want to, I wish I could pop these up on the screen. Maybe I can. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this. Extensions, live chat overlay. Come on. Run him, no. Come on, please. Pretty please. All right, that one wasn't working. Let's go to this one. I thought I fixed this thing, but still struggle stream. Goodness gracious. Live chat overlay, social ninja. Let's see if this one works. This should be working. Live chat overlay, yes. Copy. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Quick second here. Why is that not on there? Boom. Couldn't load that page. Why not? Custom doc. Yep. Apply. All right, the heck with it. That stinks. Dagnabbit, I wish that worked a little bit. Let me fix myself. I'm wearing the shirt that Mrs. Starboard, my wife, who I love more than life, its absolute self. Thank you, I love you. She got for me. I as I was doing it, I'm like, I think I only wore this once, maybe twice, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rock it for this show. Special occasion. By the way, I couldn't do this at all without her. It would be absolutely impossible. So, again, thank you. All right, first up to bat. This is driving me nuts. I can't put this on, maybe I can. Nope, dagnabbit. The Fat Pig is here, everybody. He got first. The Fat Pig is in first place. I still have to think of something because another great friend of the show, Dark Matt Steve, when you're first in his chat, you get a free rear end check. So maybe I'm gonna have to do referrals. You get a free referral to Dr. Dark Match Steve. Morgan Elizabeth, 100. Let's epic go. I know I was such a potty mouth at the first few episodes. Holy moly. We'll see. I got a couple of videos you guys are gonna like. Bob Cook, the love machine in the house. My man, thank Bob. All you guys have been here from the very jump. There's a few people popping in and out here and there, and it is what it is. I'm not even gonna bring up their names or anything, but it was like, oh, I remember that person was here all the time. I remember that person, but people have their shows and their things that they watch, and I hope maybe one day I get them back, but I cannot thank you guys enough for sticking around. Truth is Unbreakable is here. Truth is Unbreakable. Let's go. Daniel Graham. I was talking about Daniel Graham like two shows in a row. Thank you so much for being here. I know you got a crazy job, and I go on at a terrible time of day, but oh man, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. Morgan says, share the show, get more people in here to celebrate. Oh my God, thank you so much. Doomy's in here. Let's go, Doomy. Baboonist, my boy, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness. Red Draken. Y'all, I always tell you guys, get over to Rumble and follow my boy, Real Red Draken. Thank you so much. Congratulations, brother. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Oh, my God. A ray of light. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my God. Happy hundo, homie. I'm busting. Fat Pig said, so much dead air, you might get canceled like Alex. Boom. Roasted. If you don't know, that's a classic TFP deal, the Fat Pig. He's also known as the Glorious Pig, if you don't know. The Unknown Turtle, thanks, love. I love you. All right, let's go. I think I get everybody. So, the very first thing I'm going to do, I always used to, at the beginning, I used to say, I don't want the big head up here, I want the little head. Wow, I said that about 20 times in a row before I realized how inappropriate that was. Or funny, I don't know. And I'll go to the little guy. He struggles streaming up in here. God, I hope ain't no playing around when you struggle streams going down. Let's go here. What's up? I'm so sorry I'm late. What's up, everybody? How you doing? What's up, everybody? Hopefully I'm all messed up here. We live. We made it. We here. I'm pretty sure we're live. I hit the button. I can't tell. It's the best I can do. Uh-oh, we are struggle streaming. We're already struggle streaming. All right, so this is I was on a roll. Of my struggle streams. I'm gonna do this one. I was on a roll. But if you guys heard what I said, it was the greatest thing you've ever heard in your life. And you. So, this is the best. Wait, I think that was a struggle stream, right? Yeah, this is the best of the struggle stream. It's a disaster. I'm not gonna pause it because it's a little bit long, but listen, by the way, I'm so sorry I forgot to mention. We're going all the way, baby, to 8 o'clock till our boy Doc Matt Steve comes on. So this is going to be a long one. I came in at 6:10 a little bit late. Actually, came in at 6:11. But, we'll have a best of the struggle stream. Yes! It's going to be fun, reminiscent about how bad I suck at the engineer side, the producing side of this. All right, ready? Like to hit, go. We struggle streaming up in here. Ain't no playing around when you struggle streams going down. What's up? I'm so sorry I'm late. What's up, everybody? How you doing? What's up, everybody? Hopefully I'm all messed up here. We live. We made it. We here. I'm pretty sure we're live. I hit the button. It's the best I can do. Man, I was on a roll. Woo! I was on a roll. But if you guys heard what I said, it was the greatest thing you've ever heard in your life. And you missed it. I don't know. Oh, I'm giving away my other stories. It's not like it's a fucking secret, but... All right. Some kids alone. Shit popped in my head. Ready? All right, let's watch the rest of this. Hopefully I don't fucking pause it too damn much. Hey, I watched... Daniel Graham said, I'm simultaneously in a meeting while having this on in the background. Tired of missing this due to work. Oh, my God. Bro! Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm going to pee my pants. Yes! All right, let me get back to the show. And listen to my entire show from yesterday. And, it was kind of tough. It was a tough pill to swallow. What the hell? Like, that's so weird. I don't know, like... All right, what's up, y'all? It's a disaster. All right, this is what happens, though. Everything's just a little crazy today, but it is what it is. I hope it's all going to work out. We'll just, hopefully I had a few drinks for St. Patty's Day. I had a couple of problems with this, I got to hear if there's an echo. I did. Just hang tight. Echo. It's still an echo? Fucking disaster. All right. Here we go! Ay.
This is what you get for waiting till the last minute to figure this out. We need to hire tech support.
Yours is too low? Alright, I appreciate the help. Here we go. Ready? Let me see.
Yes, and now we're lagging again. The communication is lagging again.
I'm all thumbs over here trying to figure all this stuff out, so...
I love it. That's why we're here. That's why we're outside of our house right now.
And it was still a little wonky and goofy, but it was better. It was way better than one. It's okay. It's all right. Mix it up a little bit. Do a little something different. Why? Not. Here, hello? Tap the integrated camera. And then back up to Orange Man Good. I hope Orange Man Good. I don't know if that's... It still looks orange to me. Oh my god, my brain. Let me just... Maybe he put more. Let me see. If you put a couple more, like, short clips, that'd be great. Let me see what Madame Ruby sees. I'm getting totally off track. It's just bothering me, driving me nuts.
And feel free to come up to me as well.
It should be driving this guy nuts. He's got a pair of nuts already. He should be driving them. Who am I missing here? Oh, no. I'm back. I'm back on track. If the universe or just our brains, but the pieces will fall in line to what you actually need to do to obtain those goals. Am I making sense? I feel like I'm not making sense. It's inverted. It's inverted. What is this? What is this? Did the Canton Police Department invert my hat? Anyway, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. What the French toast is going on here? And I'm not even kidding. I don't know what's going on up in here, but something's wrong there, buddy.
Look in chat.
Oh my glob. I should have realized. Oh, thank you, Abigail. You're the best. You're the best in the world. Bob Cook said, what? Should I do it all over again? I should do you guys didn't hear it? That was the best. I told you all the keys to life. You didn't hear? Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Starboard.
Hey, Scott!
Why is it always got to be a struggle stream? I hit the mute button. I'm all excited. All right, we'll do it all over again. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Bill O'Reilly style. Mute it, skip it. Look at... All right, real quick. My sound sounds good because I messed with my sound. Channel and party up in that channel. All right, that's good. Yesterday's I'm back. Oh, no, that's like dogs or something. I don't know. This is the Scott Starboard Show. It's Monday Madness. I am so sorry I'm starting at 6:30 instead of 6 o'clock like I want to. Now she's like, y'all be tripping up in here. What y'all talking about? Snap. I'm trying to be the new AOC up in this piece. It's like, what, bitch? What you doing? Who brought you to black girl school? You sounded more white than I do. You. What the heck? All right, here we go. I don't know why it's so laggy. I'm sorry. I am also Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. Thank you guys for being here. I don't know why I'm all fuzzy wuzzy. This is always a great way to start. Nice and fuzzy. Why is it always got to be a struggle stream? All right, that's all she wrote. That's it for that video. All right, so, oh my God. I tried to throw in a few other things to make it funny, but man, it was rough. Thank you so much. Morgan Elizabeth said, this is so good. The best and worst struggle stream. I think you're the one who said it, Morgan. You're like, we'll laugh. We'll look back at this and laugh one day. I was trying to find it, but, you know, I could hear Morgan perfectly in that interview, and then you guys couldn't hear it. And then you couldn't hear her, but you could hear me. And then it switched. It was an absolute mess. I could have showed that whole episode for a struggle stream. Thank you guys. What is this? Todd Lorenus. Todd Lorenus. Thank you so much for being here. It sounds like a fake name, but you are not a fake person, sir. And I appreciate you so much being here. Thank you so much. All right, so let me sneak into some stories. Let me get into some of my stupid stories. Let me make sure this is good. All right, I got 3 other videos, and we got like an hour to go, so we'll be fine. Scott, no! Oh my God. I can't wait to show you guys. All right, so you know what? I'll reminisce a little bit more. This right here.
Good, thank you, General.
Whoops, is that coming out? Can you guys hear that? Let me see. Scott, no. So this right here, this video, I hope this is coming in because it's coming through my speakers. Oh, that came in wonderful. All right, so this right here is what basically catapulted your boy into YouTube show status. I was just floating on the water, and my boy came by with the blimp and lifted your man up. And this is what had me take off. So let me just rock this.
Good, thank you, General Flynn. We really appreciate that. Actually, and I also want to give a shout out to Scott Starboard. He's doing a little pre-show before this show on the Scott Starboard YouTube channel. So everybody before this show, go check out Scott's show. He does a little intro. Scott, we need you to do an after show too, potentially, so we can drive some viewers to your show after our show. Love it, Alex.
Scott, shout out to you too. I don't know who you are, but you're the fucking man, I'll tell you that.
Scott is the man.
Oh my God. Listen, shout out to Alex B. Me and Alex B should be doing collabing soon. I want to do IRL collabs with him, which I'll do once I'm laid off from my, real job here, my day job. Don't quit your day job. Not yet. One day I hope to. But we're gonna, I'm gonna do some video collabs with Alex B. Shout out to the Monkey Cobra. That's my dog. That's my boy. Yo, he's shouting me out on Fish Tank and all over the place, man. I can't thank this dude enough. I love that dude, man. That's my ride or die brother right there. And here's my ride or die sister over here throwing this up. What up? Look at this. Congratulations, Scott. Good. Keep up the good work, brother. Listen, you keep up the good work. I love you, Alex. I love you. Thank you so much. Maybe they should call this, you have A-logging. If you don't know what A-logging is when people on the internet have a show, and like Jesse P.S., Kino Casino, kind of mad at the internet. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Sometimes I A-log, like if I'm mad at, Destiny or something, whatever. I kind of A-log them. Not really too bad. So A-logging is just kind of picking on somebody online. When it comes to Alex, I'm doing the opposite. I don't know what that would be called, but some people might, call it sweeping. But there's nothing to sweep. My boy's clean and, clean as a diamond. That's why he was Alex Diamond on season 3 of Fish Tank. There ain't nothing to sweep, mop, or clean. Your boy's shining. But I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Like, I love Alex Stein. Ever since I met him, and ever since I started watching him, what am I saying? He just inspired me to get off my keister and to do something, to get back to my creative roots. Because I was a creative dude. If you guys, remember from past shows, I've done all different types of things in my life from, I've been in so many different bands. I was a rapper a few times in my life. Hardcore, New York hardcore singer, punk rock singer, whatever the hell singer. I managed bands. I owned a 16,000 square foot, well, I didn't own, I rented a 16,000 square foot building. Had a few friends of mine involved. We put all the sheetrock up, split, 2 20-volt wires into we made it crazy. We used to hold, there was a little amphitheater inside the middle of this crazy old ass warehouse. And we'd throw all types of shows in there, music shows, tattoo night, stripper night, gambling night, raves, all types of stuff. When I was a real young buck, my mother hates me telling the story, so I probably shouldn't tell it on your birthday. Ma, close your ears. one time I jumped on a school bus with the Pony Boys. They were a breakdancing crew. And I told her I was sleeping over my friend Larry's house. I'm sleeping over Larry's house. And shame on me, I was a little squirt. And we went all the way to New York. I'm from Boston. Went all the way to New York. And thank God they came back basically that night. Like, I slept on the bus the whole way. Came back home. Walked home. No harm, no foul. This little, I was, I think 9 or 10. I was way too old for my own good. But I'd break dance. That's what I snuck out there to do. I've done so many things in my life. I tried my hand at acting. I auditioned in a whole bunch of things. I have bit parts in a bunch of, movies and stuff like that. Field of Dreams, The Good Son of Macaulay Culkin, The Firm with Tom Cruise, The Fighter, Adam Sandler movie there. I can't even think about it. What the hell's wrong with me? Just a bunch of, extra things like that. And I've done so much stuff like that. It was all in, I made t-shirts. I made Jerky Boy prank phone calls. Before Jerky Boys were even around, at least before I ever heard them, I'd go around to different colleges and sell the tapes, cassette tapes. I'm kind of old. 31 ain't too old. 31. Yeah, right. I'm trying to think. I was a semi-pro boxer. I did so many things in my life, but it was all that artistic shit inside of me that needed to come out. And, my wife and kids come first. So, the second that happens, it's like, all right, tell your bandmates, forget it. We didn't make it, boys. Maybe we'll try again some other day. I'd say not for lack of trying, but and I love my guitarist so much, but he flaked out on us. And you know what? Thank you for doing that, because if he didn't, I wouldn't have my beautiful, amazing, brilliant, wonderful children. So it's meant to be, believe me. But I meet Alex and all of these, I'm always been artistic, don't get me wrong, but all this, just Alex made me realize that I don't have to just, be a work 9-to-5 slave. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not what's been driving me since I was like 3 years old, when I was like, Mom, I want to be a cartoonist. Like, I always just wanted to do things, with my mind and my hands. So, and maybe my mouth. Maybe. Hey, don't be filthy. What the hell's wrong? My mother's watching this shit. But for real, like, I love Alex for that. And for so many other reasons. So we ain't never stopping covering Alex Stein. You know that. I hope you guys know. We can hear it. Oh my God, for a split second I was like, was I just talking for 5 minutes? And you couldn't hear me? Dark Matt Steve's in the house. Happy 100th, you chuck-a-lucker. Oh, I love you, Dark Matt Steve. Thank you. Oh, your talent shows a ray of light. Thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you. I love that. Dark Matt Steve, how many shows have you... Because Dark Matt has been doing this a little longer than me, Curious to see how many shows DMS is up to. He probably didn't even count, because that's just how he is. Adam Wiley! Happy 100 fun-filled, god darn Yankee streams, baby. Hell yeah. Adam Wiley, thank you, brother. I couldn't thank you enough. Thank you so much. I'm getting a little better, to be honest with you. It's in my mind, I hear myself, doing the show. Like, I'll be, driving, working, whatever, and I'm like doing the show, and then I get on here and the camera's on, and I'm just like, what did it drives me crazy. And listening to Bubba the Love Sponge every morning. By the way, Bubba the Love Sponge has like reignited my passion for wanting to be like a radio, talk radio personality. And I'm not doing that. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of people doing that. I'm not steel toe, and I don't want to be. There's no goal here. The only goal is to have fun. I think Alex gets mad when I shit on Steel Toe Morning Show. He kind of like, Alex is such a kind dude. He loves everybody, even the shitty people like Steel Toe. I mean, did I say that out loud? No, he's not. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of, I shouldn't even just, I'll shut my mouth. So anywho, I saw this. I thought it was kind of disgusting. Dom Leclerc, developing young men have started joining a confusing trend of wearing skirts in an attempt to change the social norms of fashion. Can you see that well? Look, what? Listen, boys, I got a little something to tell you. First of all, you're gonna do that, shave your legs, young man. That ain't even right. This shit is embarrassing. I hope this is a joke. I truly, truly hope that is a sick and twisted joke. Now, David Justice was a super duper baseball player in like the late 90s. Late 90s, early 2000s. This is David Justice. He married Halle Berry. I mean, you know, we know all the cliche things we can say about Halle Berry. She's, you know, she was an attractive lady and all the, movie star and all that fun stuff. But I just want to play a little bit. Listen to David Justice, who was married to her. And you can kind of read here what it says. But let's take it from the horse's mouth here.
It really wasn't a lot of negative attention until I decided to leave her in 1996. You know, I remember Halle saying to me, hey, she asked me to marry her after knowing me for 5 months. So I'm looking at my mom, and I'm a Midwest guy. So in my mind, I'm thinking a wife at that time should cook, clean.
Traditional.
And then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly. And then we started having issues. It really wasn't a lot of negative attention until I decided to.
I mean, bro was David Justice at the time when he's marrying her. I said late 90s. Yeah, I think he still played up until like the early 2000s. His career probably started in like 90 or something like that. But for a good 7-8 years, David Justice was one of the top tier baseball players. And his bank account proved it, because dude was filthy stinking rich. But I kind of respect him for still having that brokey state of mind. Like, wait a minute, I'm not trying to marry a trophy wife. I want to marry a real woman. So it's kind of cool. But at the same time, it's like, listen, there's different people in the world for different other people. Some women are wholesome trad wives, and, they take care of their husband. They got farms. They take care of the animals. They got children. They got, and then there are the Halle Berrys of the world, apparently. To be fair, I don't think Halle Berry is like a gold. Maybe she is a gold digger. I don't know. She always seems nice. But then again, what the hell do I know? She was a cat girl, a cat woman or something. So I don't know what the hell she is. But I saw it, thought it was interesting, talked about it for a minute, and now we're moving on to something down here. I hope I'm not stealing Alex's thunder here, because I'm sure he'll talk about this on his show. But he said, I know I went viral about the trans super slide bombers. He always says that, the Trizans would make the best soldiers because they know how to kill people the best. He's like, I know I went viral about the Trizans super slide bombers, but this is honestly a serious problem, and I hope no one ever takes their own life, regardless of their gender or cissexual orientization. And listen, I'm with them. I don't know, maybe it's just, the 100th episode, emotional day, my mother's birthday. I'm so grateful for you guys being here. All that nine. But it kind of hit your boy in the feels. I'm like, man, Trizangender bus driver threw itself in front of a train after being called scissor by the passengers. I guess it's a dude and he wants to be known as a chick. I don't really know, but listen, if you're out there, I don't care if we agree or disagree politically. As long as you're not touching little kids, don't off yourself. It's not worth it. Give yourself a few more moments. Say, if you're in the middle of doing something bad to yourself, just wait. Say, what am I going to feel like in 10 minutes? What am I going to feel like in a half hour? What am I going to feel like what am I going to feel like in a day? In a week? I'm telling you, don't do it. It's not worth it. Listen, you're confused. The damn news, your lefty teachers, the crappy news, these garbage Disney movies are telling you one thing. It's wrong. Listen to people on the right. A lot of us joke around, even me, and we're mean at times, but we are truly, there's a reason why they call us base. We're based in reality. It is not worth, if you feel like you're a different gender trapped in your body, you're not. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm telling you right now, you're not. It's not possible. People can be, males can be, I guess, in touch with their feminine side. Girls can be in touch with their masculine side. When I was growing up, some of the coolest chicks on the planet were tomboys. That's what we called them. And they weren't lesbians. They were just regular girls that were kind of tough. They play with frogs and snakes, and they could play football and catch and throw football. They were fun. And now you guys ruined them. Yeah, totally ruined. There's no such thing as tomboy anymore. If you say tomboy to somebody, they don't know what the hell that means. They think it's a Chris Farley movie from the early 2000s. And they're only half right. Breaking news. Listen to this. Oh my glorious goodness. Ready? Is this something or is it just a dee? Breaking. This is from Raw Alerts. They're not wrong on anything I've ever seen. They're pretty good. The Supreme Court is set to hear a case this fall that could potentially overturn the legalization of Cisex marriages. So it's gonna be a crazy ride, crazy wild ride. I gotta check the chat. Oh, Array of Light said, me and Keanu are friends, and I can't stand Aaron. Thank you. Listen, I popped in there today for a minute. I was watching Bubba all morning. I was busting my hump trying to get done with work so that I could come here with you guys because I love you. And I popped in Steel Toes for a second, and Keanu, I think it's Keanu. I'm pretty sure that's really her. I tried to find... since if you're a mod, you can like click and go to somebody's profile, but if you're not a mod, you gotta take your best shot. Is it a mock or a parody account, or is it the real deal? I'm pretty sure it's really Keanu. She's in Aaron's show like every morning, giving him a bunch of shit, and it's pretty damn funny. Array of Light, I am with you. I can't stand him. Like, even if he didn't do any of the polycule, weird stuff, licking of the fluids with the Nick and the Ricada and the Kayla and all that, gross, whatever cule they're doing. Even if it wasn't that, he's just so boring and greasy. I'm sorry, Alex Stein. I'm sorry. Your boy is weird. That dude is just gross. I don't want to say he's not talented, okay? Because then that would be saying that I'm not talented. Because we're kind of doing the same thing here. And we're just talking. And when you have the gift of gab, you have it. And his mind does, work pretty good when it comes to like the radio gimmick deal. I'm not going to totally bash this dude, especially after I just told everybody not to end yourself like that. But I don't know. It's he's just not my cup of tea. And I'm glad to hear, Array of Light, you agree with me. Thank you so much. The Glorious Pig said he played down her in Atlanta. Did I get that wrong? Oh, DMS, I'm so sorry. I haven't kept track, but interesting question. I think I'm coming up on a year. But DMS, you also had a channel before this, right? And did you go live before, or was it just parody songs? I would love to show you guys a bunch of parody songs from Dark Match Steve. Number one, that's his deal, his gimmick. Maybe some night that's what one of the shows will be about, just giving Dark Match Steve his well-deserved, much-deserved flowers for his amazing music. But to be honest with you, I have done parody songs. I've done cover songs. And we did a cover song, me and my band, a long time ago, and it was a cover of a cover. It was oh my God, it was a Metallica song from off of Garage Days, the album, and I loved the beat, like the music part, the instrumental part. So me and my boys sat there and we were thinking of funny things, and I just started writing down what everybody was saying, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Listen, not every song has to tell a story. Not every song." And because I'm a little bit of a freak that likes to be, perfectionist when it comes to music. But for some reason, when I hear that beat from Metallica, I can't even say it on Heroes. Metallica will come to my door and sue me and beat me up and sue me. Legally, I guess they could just, swat you. But I don't know. All I'm saying is Dark Match Steve can absolutely crush it. So many good every one of his parody songs are great. I haven't heard one that I'm like, eh. I was expecting to. Don't be mad at me, DMS. I was expecting to, because nobody can have hit after hit after hit. That's not true, because DMS has hit after hit after hit. Adam Wiley said, "Say no to nothingness." Absolutely. Array of Lights is strictly dickly Tommy Boy here. We love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Fat Peg said, I disagree. Boom roasted. Boom roasted. He didn't say boom roasted, but I threw that in there. Dogmaster Steve said, "This is my third YouTube channel. I had other videos and parodies before I started streaming, but I think I started streaming about a year ago. Restarted my channel when Rogan got canceled over the N-word." I remember that. Wow. Isn't it weird? That feels like forever ago. I mean, that was like when Rogan was doing so good. The people that be, I guess they were leftists, but they wanted to take him down a notch. It was probably like Howard Stern's friend, because Howard Stern was up top. Howard Stern was the man forever, even when he went to Sirius Satellite Radio and disappeared forever. Sorry, I know he probably had like 1 million people listening, but when you're listening in the woods to Howard Stern in the woods and nobody can hear you, does it really make a sound? Because I wasn't watching Howard. I ain't paying for Sirius Satellite Radio. It's just, I could put on the radio. Like, when I'm driving to work, I don't even have time for the radio. When I'm driving home, I ain't got no time for the radio. I'll listen to a little bit of something. I can put shit on my phone. Like, I knew when Sirius Satellite Radio came out, this dude that I was working with at the time at a car dealership, go figure. I didn't last long, so don't worry about it. Maybe I'll tell you that story another day. But this guy I was working with, he's like, you got $5,000. You have to put it down on this new, it's satellite radio. He's like, like satellite cable? You got to put at least $5,000, if not $10,000 down on Sirius Satellite Radio. He's like, there's another one coming out, so they're going to even have more competition. He's like, but I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. And he's not wrong, because I saw the dude like 20 years later, and I'm like, what the French toast? This dude's rocking a Bentley, driving a Bentley. I'm like, oh my God. And he's got like a suit on. He's Guidoing it out, kind of like Better Call Saul style, but a little bit more, like Better Call Saul's brother, like rocking that shit good. And I was like, damn, I wanted to go up to him so bad, but I was like, I'm not wearing the best clothes right now. I'm not going to embarrass myself. And he was kind of a douche. It was a coworker. It's not a real friend, but I just want to put this out here since we're on this topic. Blonde conservative, Paige Wallace, we love you. She said, I'm ashamed to be an Eagles fan right now. And the poor girl's face looked forced to accept this. Check this mess out. What's funny? Just for one day, I was actually a male cheerleader for my cousins. They were having a competition in Quincy, Mass. That's the only docks I'm going to do. You can figure out all the rest. And I could do backflips and back handsprings and shit. And they just need somebody to do back handsprings, like, multiple in a row. And I did it. So technically, I was gay for a day. Dogman Steve, what's wrong? Is it okay? Am I gonna be okay? No, I did. There was chicks everywhere. I was a young buck, and I'm like, I can hang out with a bunch of girls and impress them, and they're gonna be like, oh my God, that's cool. You know your boy's going. When I was a little young dirtbag. Here, let me get to the chat before I go on, because I know I asked DMS something. He's kind of hot. Oops, the fat pig. Fell in love. He forgot which person in that video he was supposed to like and look at and be in awe of. And I think I did too. No, I'm kidding. Gotta bite. It's me, Zena. Shout out. She said yes. She asked Grok something, right? What the hell? Let's just go right to this mess, shall we? Oh no. Oh, great. No, I don't want... Why every show's got to be talking about this freaking thing? I thought this was kind of interesting. So the Outlaw Patriot asked, hey, Grok, from 1 to 100, what's my political lean? 1 is extreme left, 100 extreme right. So, I don't know, I think he got like a 70 or something. I said, hey, Grok, what do you think it means to be right? And Grok kind of nailed it. I ain't gonna lie. Grok said to be politically right typically means embracing conservatism. I'm like, what's that mean? And they were like, Grok's like, well, hold on, I'm not done. Valuing tradition, hierarchies, free markets, limited government, nationalism, individual responsibility. It opposes rapid social changes, favoring natural inequities as inevitable or beneficial per sources. And I'm like, yo, that shit's pimp. I'm like, hey, Grok, how right am I from 1 to 100? And so based on your bio, recent postings criticizing establishment Republicans like J.D. Vance, strong MAGA support, anti-tax stance, and calls for ending the Fed and IRS. You're a crazy 91% firmly right-winger. Don't be giving me no libertarian. Don't you dare. Anti-technocracy edging. Edging on that anti-technocracy line. Your boy is not for that technocracy. Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, get that mess out of here. By the way, I'm going to do it next Monday because I just got so much stuff going on. We still have, shows tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Oh my God, I'm not going to do it next Monday. All right, so next week I'm going on vacation. It's kind of good because it gives me a little extra time. I'm really, truly working on I'm going to script it out, blah, 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 but I'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it Bill O'Reilly style. We're doing it live. I'm doing a video on Peter Thiel and Palantir. You guys probably know a bunch of it, but I found a couple of sauces that led me down a rabbit hole that I'm sure people out there must know, but I haven't heard any of it. And when I found it, I was like, I got something. This is amazing. And it's just a little nugget that I'll throw in with, stuff that other people know about. But that's coming. But next week, going on a vacation with the wife and kids, a well-earned, much-deserved vacation with the wife and kids. But don't sweat it. I'm probably not going to go for the whole 2 hour deal. I'm probably going to go for like a half hour or so.
Vacation!
Come over here. Huh? Vacation, yes. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Say happy 100.
Happy 100!
I love it. All right, thank you. Get out of here. That's my little Hannah Banana. Yep. And we're going on vacation next week, but I'm going to do some man on the street stuff. So that's going to be fun. But I'm going to go live. Every day I'll go live at the same time. I'll come on around 6. Just check in for a little while, look at stuff. But it's not going to be as fun because it's going to be a stupid YouTube live deal. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring my laptop and try to struggle stream like that. We'll see. I'm not going to totally not do any shows, is what I'm saying. But the next big, thing that I do is that documentary on Palantir. And not next Monday, but the Monday after that. It's pretty much a done deal, but I just want to, I want to add pictures and videos and proof and stuff like that. Because I've watched a bunch of people do exposés, if you will, some documentary series on Palantir or Peter Thiel, and they don't really show proof. And one thing, speaking of my mom, happy birthday once again to my mom. She's always like, "Where did you get that from? Where's the proof on that one?" And I love it when she does that because it pushes you to want to make sure you have proof. That's why I'm mad at, and we are all mad at Trump about this Epstein mess because it's like, bro, we know what we know. There's evidence out there. Don't stop gaslighting us. So that's when there's proof, and you want to be sure of all of that good stuff. So I'm going to bring the receipts. I think Alex is going to talk about that one. I don't want to mess with that. San Francisco company unveiled salmon that wasn't caught in the ocean or raised on a farm. It was grown entirely on a lab. Oh my God. That is disgusting. I don't know how I backed up too far, and that made me sick to my stomach. I hope you guys didn't eat a whole bunch of my wife made delicious food. Oh, so good. I was just like, go. I gotta eat. I gotta go. I gotta get to the show. And here I am with a delicious full belly, but that fake lab-grown salmon makes your boy kind of wanna chop it all up, Chuck. Is that it? Did I finish it? Before we get to I want to get to another one of the videos, but before we do, I think this is pretty funny.
Islam is the religion of rape, incest, and pedophilia, where they bow down to a stupid rock and a false prophet.
Where they bow down to a stupid rock. Valentina Gomez is a frigging force to be reckoned with. She's a tomboy. Oh my god. Oh, this is it. This is what I want to show you guys. Look at this beautiful deal. If you guys have seen this already, just bear with me. It is a little tiny bit long, but it's well worth it. I hope it's not playing right now because I can't hear it. But ready? As a boy grew up in the 80s, I don't know, this one hit your boy in the feels. Ready? Check it out.
You made it back. How's 2025? I heard no one talks face to face anymore and everything's lived through something called social media.
I heard people don't even know their neighbors anymore. They don't knock on doors, they just talk through something called Instagram.
Dang.
What the hell is Instagram?
I heard in the future, no one even goes outside anymore. Everyone just stares at screens all day.
Man, that's messed up.
Oh.
Dude, it's 1985 and the release of the film DHG Goonies. Forget 2025 and come here. We want you here.
Yeah, we want you here. We got your ticket, man. It'll be awesome if you could come back.
Dude, go back to 1985. I know 2025 is bad. As soon as I finish here, I'll come get you.
Woo!
Man, come to 1985. I miss you. I heard that 2025 is very complicated. I'm sorry about that.
My grandson, go back to 1985. Your gift has been under this tree for 40 years. Come here to get it.
Hey, you there in 2025? Come to 1987.
I'm sorry, the world is like this in 2025.
Hey, you there in 2020 Station 5? Forget the PlayStation 5 and come play arcade with us. We miss you here.
It's sad to know the world got bad in 2025. We miss you.
That was really loud. I don't know if it sounded good. Let me see.
Hey, you there in 2025? Come to 1987.
Oh, it came out crispy cream up in there. That was beautiful. It sounds good. It's blaring out of my speakers like crazy. And that is how white and black people hung out back then. That's why, like, when, you know, I say, like, oh, I grew up colorblind, people like Nick Fuentes are like, you know what, you're full of it. You're a liar, and you're an idiot, you're an effing retard, rah, rah, rah. And it's like, no, really, like, we didn't give a flying shit. It's not like we were blind. It's like, yeah, it's a black dude, pretty much white. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody, but, you know, pretty damn much. All right, let me shoot myself in the foot here. We struggle streaming up in here. Hey, ain't no playing around when you struggle streams go. I know you're screaming in everybody's ear. All right, let's see what Madame Ruby sees. Media Sauce Trace. And we're going to go over here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have to re-upload the... Here's my struggle stream. All right, this is the... Listen. High up at Beverly. All right, this is the best of my impression. K-Dog up in the house, my boy. Thank you so much for being here, K. Kiki Ray. Oh, my goodness. Rainy's up in here. I love you guys so much. Hey, what am I doing? My camera. Oh. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, my God. Wait, Doc Bass? Yeah, he said it was his third channel. Hello, I'm going to listen while I drive. It's raining like crazy. Well, you picked the perfect time, Rainy, because, I mean, this is funny to watch, too, but maybe you could tell me if these impersonations actually sound like these people. Kiki Ray, thank you so much for being here. K-Dog, my boy. So much. I love you. I love y'all. All right, ready? Like to hear it. Here it goes. This is a compilation from all 100, well, 99 really, episodes of my impersonations. Let me know if they're funny, if I did a good job. I don't know. We'll see if I did anything right. but if you'd like to hear it, go. Listen, how you doing? It's your girl, Judge Beverly Canoni. Steve Bunnells, the second, 36th. They fucking sued me, dude, last week for $2 Fuck you, Destiny! He said, nope, you hung on all of them. It's me, Auntie Bev. I'll do what I want. They all say it. Everybody. I didn't say it. I said it's down the hall to the left. I should have said it's down the hall to the right. Oh, hey. How you doing? I'm Buddy, the cake boss. And I say, Fangoli Bully, what are you doing? So I ate a Papa Cannoli, I ate a little, lobster tail, available at Carlos Bakery all over the place. And next thing I know, I'm like, holy mo, this kid is so good. I'm watching the Scott Starboard show, I'm losing my mind. And then I watch the Scott Starboard show. This is Buddy the Cake Boss. And I'm out of here. I'm a street dude. I'm a street man. I'm telling you, I'm straight up hood. Is this on? Is it work? Hello. Is it work? Okay, we good now. Hello, everyone. I am Vladimir Putin. Oh, that's somebody. Shoot whoever is phone did that. KGB, thank you. So I look and I find Tucker Carlson's biological son, Alex Stein. He's wonderful. This guy make me laugh all day long. He owned the libs. So I find the pre-show from this guy, Scott Starboard. And I'm like, you know what? This guy's pretty freaking good. So least I can do is open up for the show for you. So I say to you, here you go tonight and enjoy your guy, Scott Starboard.
You're making fun of a strong woman, an independent woman.
Hendry, get the garden hose, Hendry. Guys, listen, guys. It's your boy. Come on, it's your boy. It's Dan Bongino. Cutesy time is over, okay? It's over. I seen all the files. And this Scott Starboard guy, you guys can't watch him. He is not government approved. Do not watch Scott Starboard. And the frogs are not gay. The frogs, they're mating all over the place. I see it everywhere. It's a beautiful day. Gotta have the same slick back gimmick. You know, we got the same slick back hairdo. We'll be all set. Lummy! Lummy! Right, here we go. Lummy! Lummy, make sure this thing's working right. All right, here we go. Listen. It's me, Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm coming to you live. Trying to help out this young guy here. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, come on. What you waiting for? Give me a break. I got people on my dirt track that go faster than this. You know our buddy Alex Stein. Ready for the one and only. Your guy, I don't know him that well. I mean, I guess he's still friends with Dark Man Steve as well. Shout out to my parody guy, Dark Man Steve. Right, Lummy? Lummy, wake up. All right. Lummy's sleeping. He's drunk. You walk it off, Lummy. Lum, damn it. All right. Watch the show. Scott Starboard, here you go. Here she is. Jen McCabe stopped over. Say hi to everybody. Don't be rude. Good girl. I guess some other guy wants to come in here and talk. I don't care who he is. Some Scott Starboard guy. What kind of name is it? Well, it is a sexy name. It's a sexy name. Reminds me of the boats out in the harbor. Fuck it, I'll do it live. Don't tell me what to do. Hello, everybody. It's your boy, Stephen H. Smith. I was on PBD today. I know everybody. Snoop Dogg is my best friend. I just want to tell you I got friends all over. So that's why I figured I'd come and do this young man right here a little favor. So I'm introducing your boy. He's coming all the way up here from Massachusetts. I'm a New Yorker. You don't really usually like these dudes. That's how good this dude Scott Starboard is over here. But right now it's time for your man, Scott Starboard over here. God, oh my God. Believe it or not, there was 17 minutes that I clipped of everything, and I cut a bunch of stuff out. I'm kind of regretting it right now, but I think that the graphics, Truth's Unbreakable. I can't hear what you guys are hearing. I had to listen to like the 16-second delay on my phone. I was like, the faces are so bad that they're good. I'm glad somebody else appreciates it because, A lot of people didn't like it, so that's kind of why I stopped doing it, because the weird faces. But I think that's what made it great. I don't know. I'll bring it back. One of these days, I'll bring it back to its rightful glory. But not anytime soon. All right. I'm gonna try and upload this last. It's all the interviews, and it for some reason wouldn't finish uploading. Well, it uploaded, but it wouldn't take it for some reason. I gotta redo it. And this is perfect. 2 minutes and 40 seconds, baby.
Absolutely, and that's a great segue into a politician that really doesn't care, and that's Nancy Pelosi. So she makes $174K a year, but somehow has a net worth of $413 million. So her stock portfolio somehow returned at a whopping 78%. Let's take a look.
As the president said in the Roosevelt Room yesterday, conceptually, he of course supports the idea of ensuring that members of Congress and United States senators who are here for public service cannot enrich themselves. And the reason that this idea to put a ban on stock trading for members of Congress is even a thing is because of Nancy Pelosi. I mean, she is rightfully criticized because she makes, I think, $174,000 a year, yet she has a net worth of approximately $413 million. In 2024, Nancy Pelosi's stock portfolio, this was a fascinating statistic to me, grew 70% in 1 year in 2024, and her portfolio outperformed every single large hedge fund in that same year, and even more than doubled the returns of Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway.
All right, so a few things. One, I want to know who her wealth advisor is, Alex. I don't know if you're in need of one, but I could use one that's going to make me that much money. But how much money does somebody have to make in such an obscure way, blatantly in front of everybody's faces, knowing we know her salary, before they get investigated, before they have to face an audit? What is your take on this?
Well, I mean, it's ridiculous because all of these politicians get to sit in closed door meetings with government contract companies that they know are going to get a huge influx of government money, and they can go invest in these companies like Halliburton, Raytheon. I mean, there's companies that make the light poles, the red lights, the traffic lights. They know when these corporations are going to get huge government contracts. So it's not hard to tell, Nancy Pelosi's husband to go invest in this. And that's what happened recently. I believe it or not, CNN actually pressed Nancy Pelosi about this. It's a viral clip. And she said, "Oh, I don't know. That's basically all my husband. He is in charge of all that." So it's obviously a lie. She knows exactly what she's doing. She has inside information that makes her a better stock trader than all the hedge funds, on Wall Street. That's not an accident. That is what I call an inside job. So we need to stop these politicians from going into office just for self-wealth, just to, self-preservation, just to make themselves better and not make our country better. So I think they should have to stop trading stocks or put a limit to it. It's ridiculous that somebody like Nancy Pelosi is worth hundreds of millions of dollars, yet she's been a career politician making under $200,000 a year. It doesn't make sense.
Unbelievable. I mean, it's kind of sad that, I think on my mic's on. It's kind of sad that I'd have to put that in the struggle stream on the 200th episode. Oh, yeah, we going another 100. We going another 100. But it's just sad that what Alex is saying is based, because, I mean, it should be, I guess it's based, but it's like, it should be common sense. It should be common sense that a politician who makes $200 and something thousand a year, okay, which is, in my opinion, a little much, but whatever, is worth, what is it, $413 million? I know she's old, but she ain't been there for that damn long. That's some long money. Dutch Duke's in the house. My man, Dutch Duke, thank you so much for being here. Daniel Graham said those were amazing. Oh, my God, dude. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I said this earlier. I think I was talking to my mother earlier when I said this. My daughter was watching with me, and I was having my wife proof watch them, or whatever you call it. My wife helped a lot to cut stuff down for both videos. the one earlier that Kiki and K-Dog and Rainey might have missed, you guys might want to go back later and watch it. I don't want to play it twice because everybody in there who's seen it, unless you guys want me to, it's just like the kind of like blooper. It was like struggle stream, like the best of all my struggle streams. But like it was fun making them, and I hooked this thing up, and I'm waiting for it to. It's loading all my pictures, so I'm hoping because I have a third video. It's like a quick thing, and just everybody who's been on, all the guests. Why is it doing this? I don't know why it's not accepting it. Dagnabbit. All right, let's watch something else while I try to do this real quick. Unbelievable. We've seen this, right? It's a minute long, though.
Mr. Stein? Well, Mr. Stein, that's my government name. My street name is Charlie Kurt, the world's greatest college debater. And I know you are a seasoned debater, but I am the best. And I must say, Charlie, you are talking about immigration. You're talking about deportations, mass deportations. But I must say that my housekeeper, Juanita, has raised me since I was a little boy. And she's as legal as hell. She's illegal. So I want to say that, Charlie, why would you want to kick out my housekeeper? Because we need to protect all big-booty Latinas. If you're a 9, you are fine. You get to stay. If you're an 8, we can have an immigration debate. If you're a 6, you can kick bricks. But, Charlie, let's protect my housekeeper. Why does Juanita have to go, Charlie?
But you said she's legal, right?
She's illegal, yes.
Oh, illegal. Okay,
illegal. Oh, yeah, she's very illegal. No papers.
I'm sorry. They all got to go.
No, but Charlie, I can't afford to pay a legal one. It's like 50 cents an hour for her.
No, it's going to break your bank.
Charlie, please, just let the lady stay. She's not...
No amnesty, no deportations, no exceptions. They're all going home.
Okay, well, I still won this debate. I love Charlie. We love it. We love you, Charlie. Keep up the good work.
You want a hat?
Give me a hat. Charlie, you rule. Thanks, guys.
Great catch.
Thank you, Alex.
That was a great catch. Hey, why didn't it pause? There we go. Truth's Unbreakable said, "Free Juanita! Free Juanita! She's a good lady. She didn't do nothing wrong. She broke into this country illegally, and she helped Alex since he was a baby. She wiped his butt. She did everything. He said she's illegal. Oh my God, I love Alex Stein more than life itself. Look at this. Look at it. I'm like, Alex is a giant. I can't believe Myron Gaines is taller than him. Look at this. For all y'all out there, I think every one of us has met Alex, right? Alex is tall as tall can be. And looking at this, I'm probably a little shorter than Tim Pool, I think. I probably go up to his glasses, I think. Maybe, yeah, probably his glasses. But Myron Gaines over here looking like the power forward for the Detroit Pistons or Golden State Warriors, kind of with the colors of that shirt. Myron's tall, bro. Alex is over 6'3", like a click over 6'3". Myron's got to be 6'6", 6'7". Damn, I didn't know he was that tall. That is great. Look at this. Thank you, Truth is Unbreakable, for being here all the time, too. I love you to pieces. Look at, she said, this is gold. The Portland Elmo interview, Scott Starboard exclusive. I know. I don't know why this isn't uploading. I screwed up bad. I don't know. I didn't screw up nothing. I did these videos on KineMaster like I do everything else. I don't know why it's not taking. This is kind of panic mode for me, if I am being honest here. I'm going to have to show you guys the video tomorrow because I edited it all. I think it was perfect. I loved that's why I saved the interview compilation for last because it's my favorite of all. Like, I just loved the way the edit came out. I mixed and matched everybody good. Freaking. I don't want to get into serious stuff. We're keeping it loosey-goosey tonight. We're just having a good time. We're happy to be here. Let's go to Alex's channel, shall we? Here we oh, that's 6 minutes. Yikes. Alex outside the White House, Alex Stein didn't hold back on the biggest stories of the week, from Donald Trump's federal takeover of D.C., policing, to next week's Putin summit in Alaska. Alaska. I like saying that. No, I don't. Alaska. They want you distracted while the same swamp creatures run the show, Alex Stein warned, blasting the military-industrial complex and the architects of Russiagate. He ripped into that freak Volodymyr Zelensky. I have to listen to him multiple times. He's almost like Putin, but a little flimsier. He ripped into I'm gonna say Putin, Zelensky, for begging for billions while Americans struggle at home, and called for Hillary Clinton to be held accountable for her role in Russiagate. God almighty, Alex Stein this is why he's the pimp on the blimp. This right here is why. Stein also predicted the establishment will try to spin real Donald Trump and Putin's meeting to distract from their own corruption. Should we watch this? Dagnabbit, I can't. Why? I know I hit that like button. You know what? We're going to do this. I want to keep it light. I'll let Alex rock that one. If he doesn't, I'm taking it. Alex was on Matan Evans. Matan. He's like, on Matan. So, like, are you a Jew or what? Are you a Jew? I can't get away from the Jewish stuff. Jesus, Christmas. All right, we'll watch it. It's only 1 minute and 12 seconds. But if you haven't seen it yet, don't watch it. Don't go right now. After this show is Darkman Steve, and you got to watch him too. After him, or maybe early in the morning or whenever, just don't leave right now and watch it. But Alex was on Matan Evans, and it was straight up fire. It was fire. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe how good it was. I shouldn't be shocked, but sometimes Matan is like, he's either really good or he's shit, you know? It's, well, maybe not shit, but, you know, like, I was nervous watching it because I want my boy to crush it, and it was crushed, thoroughly crushed. Already, let's listen.
Not anymore, I've changed. I found Christ, but before that, I was all about to spread it and forget it.
You pretend to be white, but your last name is Stein, Jewish fuck. How long until you change your name?
First of all, I'm not Jewish.
Your last name is Steinberg.
Yes, Stein, but
Steinberg
also means stone. It's also a German name. But
Steinberg is not a German name.
You're not technically Jewish unless your mother is Jewish. My mom was not Jewish.
Hold on. I don't play that game where it's, oh, you know, my mother wasn't Jewish, so according to their religion, I'm not Jewish. You know,
okay, well, you don't understand Jewish magic. You don't understand Jewish magic. And
see, but you do because you're Jewish.
Well, maybe I'm using Jewish magic, but it doesn't matter.
What's the Jewish magic? You're not tricking me. I can see right through you like Hans Landa.
Okay, all right.
Do you know any languages other than English and Hebrew?
I know Ebonics.
Mr. Stein.
I know Ebonics.
A Jewish guy who knows Hebrew. See, you're playing stupid by doing like the one where you just use the...
How am I playing stupid?
You're going L'chaim.
Dreidel, I made you out of clay.
That's what I mean.
Dreidel, I will spin you all day.
Are you supposed to water the hobos?
Oh my God! It was listen. If you never seen Matan Evans, that's what he just trolls people. It's not real interviews. It's sort of like if Fish Tank could be a talk show kind of deal, and it's fucking hilarious. Jewish magic, I know. Truth Supreme was a Jewish magic. Thanks, German bro. Woohoo! Oh my God. True said, just an FYI, we had a major widespread flooding in southeast Wisconsin this past weekend. Up to 15 inches of rain. A post was mentioned in the chat rat community. Are you for real? God, well, of course you're for real, but damn. Holy cannoli. That's crazy. I wonder if it's coming here. You know what? We get a little time. Let me see. I just liked asking Grok because it's funny. Look at, watch this, watch this. Can you guys see this? Introducing Grok 4, the most intelligent version of Grok ever. Now with extended thinking. Try it now. I hope this doesn't show like my personal stuff here. What the hell was that? Yeah, I just said I'll try it. What the French toast? I don't know. Is that rain storm coming to the northeast? What rainstorm? I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. It's because I asked it in a terrible. Northeast likely refers to northeast. Yeah, exactly. Current rain. Searching all this. Why are you searching Newsweek, bro? Fuck Newsweek. Tropical storm Erin is forming in the Atlantic and may become something else. Tropical storm. All right. You bored me. You bored me, Grok. That's not good. Shout out to Stephen Cambion. Shout out to Gideon's Army, Jerry Foley. I was supposed to go to one of his events. I couldn't make it. This is an actual photo of me animated by Grok Imagine. It's amazing how far Grok has come in such a short amount of time. Animate photos of yourself, friends, and family. Grok Imagine can turn any photo on your phone into a video in 17 seconds. I gotta try it. Honestly, it kept asking me to pay $40 or $30 for it. I'm like, French toast out of here. I ain't doing that crap. Noah, you really effed me up on this one. Something you're missing made you who you are, because I've kept my distance. It just made it worse, but I've learned to live with that way. Hurts now. Something. Oh yeah, she's into that band. Congrats to all the people who accomplished something recently. This is why I love Toby Turner, and not just because he follows me. Humble brag. Brag. This is how we eating ravioli, lobster ravioli. Reminds me of Buddy the Cake Booze. Oh, look, we got some more beef. 34 minutes ago. Nick Fuentes. I will be addressing the allegation on my show tonight at 9 p.m. Central Time. Once and for all, putting this accusation to bed with everything pushing it. Receipts incoming. Milo's like, no charges. Because Nick was one of the 30 or so confidential informants working for the FBI on January 6th to trap voters, darling. His victims were tortured in jail for years. At least 5 are deceased. Sigmund Freud. And Candace is like, yup. Uh-huh. When there is no one sitting across from you, and you are free to lie without the threat of anybody pushing you back, you are indeed the Almighty. Oh my God, girlfriend. And he's like, you tried it and got cooked. Then you cried about it to Tucker and got cooked again. Don't hate the player, hate the pimp. Well, oh my God, even Grok's kissing the wall. What is going? What is everything? I just want one day without this stuff. That's kind of pimp. He looked like Zangief. That's all I got from this thing. Yeah, Laura Loomer and Marjorie Taylor Greene are battling, and it's kind of annoying. I love Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't know about you guys. I think she's cool. Oh my God. I'm so scared. I should have put a warning. I apologize. I hope I didn't scare anybody out there. That shit is the stuff of nightmares. Marjorie Taylor Greene said, Laura Loomer viciously attacks and lies about those of us who are President Trump's most loyal, original MAGA supporters. She has no long-time relationships because she psychotically. Am I crazy? She has no long-term relationships because she psychotically. Oh, I guess that is how you spell psychotically. Struggle read turns on everyone. Laura Loomer is the most unstable person and worst liability to ever walk into the Oval Office. You've completely lost it, and if the stories are even halfway true, it's exactly why your own oh man, people are just low punching. We're trying to have a fun stream with Psycho Face. That shit is scurry. I hope somebody photoshopped this, because that shit is psycho. Oh my god, don't look for too long. I think that's how the witch snatch you from your TV if you look too long at this picture of Laura Loomer. See, it's another one. Alex Stein is friends with everybody. He's friends with Laura Loomer, so I feel terrible picking on what's it called? The dude from Saw. It just looks like the guy from Saw, doesn't it? Jigsaw on the bicycle. Laura Loomer has done a lot of good work, and people probably don't want to hear me saying that, but that's the truth. But she's such a psychotic, narcissistic Jigsaw that I don't want nothing to do with it. She's attacking Marjorie Taylor Greene just because Marjorie Taylor Greene is pushing back on the AIPAC stuff. Listen, I've said it a trillion times. I can't believe on my 100th episode I'm going to talk about this stuff. It's my fault. I put my foot in it. But here's the truth. I don't want no country at all. Forget about which one, a specific one. Obviously, we're talking about AIPAC and Israel, but I don't want, some country loving Mexico, Guatemala, Belarus, Papua New Guinea, anywhere. I don't want, our Congress right now, senators are on break. Okay, they're on their summer break. They cut it early because I forget who it was, but somebody brought a vote to the table to tell Congress to release all the Epstein files for everybody to see, declassify them, release them for everybody to see. And the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, is a fucking weasel. You can just see it in Mike Johnson's face, a fucking weasel. I'm sorry. I know he's done a bunch of shit that we're supposed to jump for joy for. I'm not mopping and sweeping for Mike Johnson. I don't trust him. I don't trust any of them. But he took off Congress early. Cut Congress early, or Senate, whatever, so they could all go back home to their constituents. Literally, I wish I had the video. Literally, that's what they do anyway, but that's what they said. We're going on summer break, guys. We're going to have to go back and face our constituents. When you hear face your constituents, you think it's you and I, right? But apparently, they all got on a plane, every last one of them, and went to Israel. That's their constituency. And I don't hate Jewish people. I don't get. I don't. There's plenty of people I love. I love Jewish people. I have nothing wrong with no Jewish people. I don't give a damn. You ain't gonna get me in no traps like that guy. Sorry, I scared myself. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah. Look at Masavra. Everywhere you go, people want to know. Holy schnuckies. They literally turned cruises into ocean ghettos. Look at this mess. That's how you don't make it home. That's how you get lost at sea forever. Wow. 53 in 1985, right here. Can you, let me see if we can, because I can't see anything. 53 right here in 1985. 53 right here in 2025. And look at me right here. 31 in 2025. 2025. I ain't no 31. Truth Unbreakable said, we got lucky. Yeah, we did. Geoengineering at its finest. Absolutely. Dogman Steve said, there's no way you love Jews more than me. That's true. I love you more than Jews. I think that's what you meant. I love Jews. All right, let's play that before we get out of here, because I want to keep this upbeat, dagnabbit. How'd it go turn into all this mess? Oh, I think it's Jews Rock. Somebody has to have it, right? Somebody's got to have it. Where is it? Come on. Judagris. He's like, L'chaim. Move, L'chaim. He's like, move, Goyim. Get out my way. Get out my way. Goyim, get out my way. All right, now I've just gone straight into it. I'm going to have to put a caveat in there. Come on, where is it? Search filters. Hello, what's going on here? All right, that's God telling me to shut the hell up. All right, get free ad credit. Upgrade and verify your organization to get free ad credit. A suite of business growth. Oh, real quick, there was two things I want to talk about before we get out of here. One is, oh my God, it's called weapons. How I walked out of weapons. This is pretty awesome. I saw Weapons this weekend. And here it is. If I play this, oh no, it's a GIF, thank goodness. Weapons is not a horror movie. Especially not the way it was advertised. Weapons movie is a dark comedy. That's not true. I know they're just trying to be cheeky. And look at, they got 1.4 million. Your boy can't get 1 point nothing, but that's okay. Because we climbing to the top. One pinky finger at a time. This movie, if you haven't seen it, I kind of want the actual trail. Here we is. This movie called Weapons is unique, fun. There's dark, like literal dark moments of the movie, like at night, like when they're outside at night in like an alley, and it's like way too dark, you can't see shit. When they're inside this house and it's way too dark and you can't see shit. That's my only critique. I love this movie. If you can, get out to the movie theaters and go watch this movie. It's one of those movies, I'm telling you, is worth paying for at the movie theaters. If you're like me and you ain't going to go out to the movie theaters to pay for, watch it whenever it comes out on whatever the hell streaming platform it comes out on. This movie is fire AF. There's a bunch of kids in one classroom in a school. In just one classroom, out of all the classrooms in the school, every last kid from the classroom vanishes and disappears all the same night at, I believe, 2:17, I think it is, in the morning from their houses, and they running like this down the street. Somebody might say, no, this isn't original. It reminds me of this movie. It reminds me of 3 different movies combined. And you're probably right for all I know, but I'll tell you this. From my point of view, I've watched hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of horror movies. This, to me, was super, super original. Towards the end, I didn't even know who the hell made it. None of the stuff. There's all good actors, and they do a freaking bang-up amazing job. At the like towards the end, I had to look up and see who this was because I'm like, please don't be an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie. M. Night Shyamalan sucks, and his movies are total I shouldn't say suck. His movies, like, would have been great. Every M. Night Shyamalan movie would have been great if, you know what I mean? That's how you do an M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's like, oh, that movie would have been so good if. So I looked and I'm like, oh my God, please don't tell me this is an M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong mess up movie, because I am going to be pissed. Paused it, went and looked, checked it out. I don't know who the heck it is, but M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong had nothing to do with this movie, which is why it's a great movie. It's a great, great movie. Listen, there hasn't been anything good in a long time. I know people are out there telling you that Superman's good, and what the hell is that stupid 4 movie? Captain 4, whatever the fuck it is. The Amazing 4. What the hell is this stupid thing? I don't watch movie 4. Let's see if they know what my broken brain is thinking. Fantastic Four. Because I watch Fantastic Four and Superman, and sorry if you don't see how I see it, which is fine. But Superman was straight up trash. And the guy who played Superman was actually pretty good. I thought he was going to be the worst part of the movie. Had it totally wrong. The script, everything about it sucked. The uniform, the S on his chest is appalling and pathetic. Fantastic Four is total trash. I knew it was going to be when they had that lefty donkey on there who tried to play Trump in the Wonder Woman movie, whatever his stupid name is. You know who I'm talking about, yeah. I think he plays that guy too. He plays like the smartest guy. It's like this prick right here. What's his name? This douchebag. That one. Oh, it's showing my cursor. Well, I cursey. Yeah, this prick right here. Whatever his stupid name is. I can't stand him. I try to forget it that he exists. Yeah, he was in The Mandalorian. The best part of The Mandalorian, you don't have to look at his stupid face. Because he's got a helmet on. But yeah, Fantastic Four was complete and utter trash. I want to say tastic. What else can you rhyme with fantastic? That sounds like ass. It's ass nastic. Crap 4. Don't watch that movie. It's trash. Or watch it and be angry that you wasted an hour and 40 minutes of your time. Superman, I'd say to watch it when it comes on TV or whatever, when you see it for free when it's out of the movies. Don't pay a nickel for it. And that movie is just garbaggio. But I am telling you that Weapons is straight up awesome. It's fun. You got to watch it. All right, I got 5 minutes left. Last one. Any Dexter fans? Any of you are any of you Dexter fans? I gotta read the chat. My bad. Bob Cook, Jews rock. Yes, I love Jews. M Sensei, my boy, the great return. Boom. Oh, I love you, M. Thank you for being here, brother. Fantastic Boar. That's what Darkman Steve said, and I love it. Yep, Darkman Steve, it's everything fatigue. Oh my God, it is. Unknown Turtle, yes, thank you, love. So, my wife and I are, listen, if there's any Dexter fans out there like my wife and I, they did like Dexter in the Cold in the Woods, and it was pretty good, but his son Harrison was super annoying. Well, I don't know what happened, but they must have made us used to his son Harrison, because Dexter Resurrection is straight up fire. Fire! It is fire. If you don't want to go to the movie theaters and watch Weapons, stay home and get what is it? Get Paramount Plus? I think it's Paramount Plus. Get Paramount Plus and watch Dexter Resurrection, especially if you're an old school Dexter fan. If you haven't seen the original Dexter, watch it from the beginning and go all the way up the pipe to this shit right here is bomb. Me and my wife can't wait for the next week to come. It's been so long for both of us, my wife and I, to, be on the edge of our seat waiting, on the edge of our seat watching the show. It's like, holy shit, what's going to happen? I can usually nail everything. I'm sure I drive Mrs. Starboard crazy when I'm like, I bet you this is going to happen. And then it doesn't. And she's like, oh my God, just shut up and watch. She doesn't say that, but that's what I'm thinking in her brain is going on. But to be honest, and that's one of the things I love. I kind of hate when I can pull apart any movie. Superman, I picked that shit apart completely. And it's like, is it because I've watched so many movies and I got writing skills? I'm sure some of that has to do with it. But to me, it's lazy. Writing rap, for instance, right? When I listen to rap songs, one of the reasons Eminem was so good, because you didn't know, for 12 years, you'd listen to gangster rap, and it's like, oh, they said trigger. I know what word is going to be rhymed with trigger. And, yep, they might say bigger, but we know it's going to be... it's just lazy. I hate that. I hate lazy writing. Sometimes you have to do something easy, and that's fine. But something like all these damn crappy movies nowadays, just so simple. That's why I love Weapons. It's so different. And the storytelling is almost like Tarantino-esque. It's dope as shit. But Dexter Resurrection is freaking awesome. Oh my God, you guys have got to watch it. All right. Yes or no turtle fire. I love you guys. I don't know what the hell. I don't know why the thing came up, but hey, I got a video for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm gonna have to I don't know why it didn't take on my computer, but I got a best of all your interviews coming tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm gonna fix it. I think it's just a format. I don't know what the hell happened, to be honest with you, because the other two worked out fine. But anyways, it's the 100th episode. I could not do it without you guys. I could, but it would be absolutely terrible, and I would have quit by episode 20. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much for being here. Thank you for putting up with all my silliness and nonsense all this time for 100 episodes. I hope you guys come with me on this ride to the 200th episode and beyond, baby. We going. But I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please make sure you guys go over to Dark Match Steve's. And I'll be over there in the chat having a grand old time until tomorrow at 6 p.m. Tomorrow, I'm going to 6. Then Alex Stein's on at 7. Then Dark Match Steve at 8. And don't forget to watch Bubba the Love Sponge in the morning, because that shit is funny. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for 100 episodes. It's crazy. I love you. All right, y'all.